Hello, welcome to the Creative Treehouse. This is take 2. I was talking and I don't think I was connected completely. I was recording or something, but anyway, welcome to the Creative Treehouse. My name is Robin Broom, and it is June 19th, and it is time for a live because it's 8 o'clock. It's actually, I started right at 8 o'clock. Really, I did. So hopefully you're tuning in, but I kept not seeing comments, so I think I wasn't completely live. So hopefully I am now. Please let me know in the comments so that I know that this time is real. I'd hate to have the what is the adage? It takes 3 times or whatever. So I'm hoping that I can get it just on the second try. That would be wonderful. So welcome, and let me change over here and show you. I'm gonna pull out again. Where did I? Like I said, this is take 2. Oh, there they are. Okay. So, oh look! Oh yes, it's nice to see you too. I'm really live this time. Awesome. Okay, perfect. So these are the cards that we made last week. I can't believe I already did this one time. Oh dear, technology. So these are the cards we made last week, and it was, I think it's the Kintsugi Suite, and it is something like inspirational imperfections or something similar to that is the bundle's name. And we ended up making 2 cards because people couldn't decide on the color. This on the screen looks like it's orange, but it's really not. Hello, Sandra from Oklahoma. Welcome. So this is really a flirty flamingo, so it's really more of a pinkish color. But anyway, so I have Google pick the winners. I tell her how many numbers. My Google's a girl, I guess. But anyway, and she picks the winners from the list. And the winners from last week was one was Amanda, and yes, I picked 2. There were 2 cards, Amanda and Nancy R. So whoever jumps on of you 2 and picks the color first, then you get first dibs, and the other person gets the other color. So that is that, and I need to remember to write names on the backs of these so that we have that. And then let's move real quick to our map. So right now, you did miss last week. Yeah, we missed seeing you, Sandra. Thank you. The cards are, I love that Kintsugi, and it's, I can't remember if that was one. I'm not sure which ones are already sold out. A few of the suites are because they're on sale. Buy one, get one, 50% off. You don't have to buy the whole suite. You can buy any of the products in the suite. Like, for example, if you bought a DSP from one suite and a DSP from the other, one of them you'd pay full price, the other one would be half off. So that's really cool, just through the end of this month. So anyway, so here is our map, and these are the states that we still do not have colored in. So don't forget to share with somebody that you might know in one of these other states so we can get all of the states colored in. And last week we had one on the live and one on the replay for Australia in Queensland. And I'm thinking, guys, that I may have, I don't know, I'm going to have to look back at the map on Canada or whatever. I have this one, but I thought this one was colored in. I'll just have to figure that one out. So those are where you're watching from, and when you let me know that, we can let you pick the color if you're first from that state or country, territory, or what have you. All right, these are our choices for tonight. We are working with Designer Series paper, and let me show you that. It is called Florals in Bloom, and here are the ones that I have not used, or pieces and parts. So it looks like this on one side, and then on the other side, let me flip it, and you've got these. But we're going to use the main floral side tonight. and we're gonna make a fun fold card. I love fun fold cards. I hope you do too. So here is the deal. We're gonna either go with this is Blackberry Bliss and Bubble Bath, and this is, I think it's Pretty in Pink and Lost Lagoon. So should we go with, we'll just say purples or pinks, although there's pink in both of them. So do you want to go with purples or pinks? Let me know. And I know that Amanda was thinking she had something and she wouldn't be available, but let me know. Purple or pink. And yeah, I probably really threw people off since I was late. All right, Blackberry Bliss. Sandra says Blackberry Bliss. If anybody has any other ideas, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna slide these out of the way. And yeah, these are pretty colors. I haven't used Blackberry Bliss in a while. All right, so hopefully I've got all the pieces we need for this. This will be the front, and mostly what we're gonna do is glue them all up. And so, and I think what my plan is to put this on, to write it up and put it on my blog, but it probably will be next Monday before I get it on there, because I have a class this Saturday. Then that's kind of taken up all my time. I have about probably 20 brand new stampers that are going to be in the class. So, oh, Nancy jumped on and she said pinks. Oh, we're going to have a tug of war. A thumb war, or you could. It's so funny. Oh dear, let's see. Okay, I'll tell you what. Max, if you're listening, you have to jump in and say whether you have to be our tiebreaker. Oh, Blackberry Bliss is one of her favorites. Well, Sandra, you know what? You were first. We're going with Blackberry Bliss. And you know me, I'll probably bake the other one as well, so. Oh, your phone said I wasn't here, but your iPad says you are. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. And I was late. I mean, I was on, but I wasn't really on, so that didn't help matters. Okay, so this is a really cool fun fold. So we're going to use the Bubble Bath as our base. Let's see if I've got my bone folder, and that's the regular size, but like I said, I'll put it all on my blog. And then this one should be, is it scored in the middle? I'm beginning to think it's not. Maybe I didn't score it. Oh, did I cut it? Let me see if I cut it. Yes, it's cut. I don't believe I scored it. So we are just going, since it's only one score, I will just use my bone folder, and both, of course. Oh, me. So much for tie breaking there. Okay, so I'm going to put this inside. It's going to be a thick card, so you'll definitely need extra postage, or you can just hand deliver it to somebody. So I'm going to put glue everywhere. Hang on just a minute. We're going to do lots of gluing tonight. But I think I've done all the cutting in advance. All right, so I'm going to stick that in the center as best I can. And then I can put it down. Yeah, Blackberry Bliss is a great color. Okay, I'm going to close it up. Terrific. Okay, that is the beginning of our card. Now, this one is scored in several places. What's in the center? Oh, let me make sure I'm doing that right. Is that the right way? No, other way. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, so it's going to be, I cannot remember the name of this. I haven't made one of these in a long time. But it's like, it may be called like a W fold, because it kind of looks like a W. And it is going to go, it's going to end up going right like so on our card. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put these pieces together, and when you cut if you do this particular one, what I did, I'm going to get them back out and move them around again. Let's see. It's a puzzle, okay? Let's see. This is that does not go with that. Let's see. That does not go with that. I don't think it goes with that. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Oh, those two do. Those two go together. And this one. Yep. We got it. And then that one. Okay. So what you do is you cut this way and then this way, so it makes a pattern. So you keep your pattern. And then I've got the Blackberry Bliss that I'm gonna put as a mat under each one of these. So let me put these on real quick. And I just have just a tiny, it's like cut 1/8 of an inch wider, so that's really only a 1/16 of an inch all the way around on a border. Okay, let's see. And yes, I'm excited about the class with all the newbies. I hope they fall in love with card making and paper crafting, at least some of them. That would be fun. Haven't had a beginner class in a long time. Oh, and speaking of classes and things, yesterday, oh, how funny, thank you. Yes, my hair, I was supposed to have a haircut appointment today, and for some reason I had it in my calendar as 10:45, and I was playing pickleball earlier. And I got a call, and it turns out while I was playing pickleball was my appointment, so I missed my haircut appointment. Yeah, I had it on my phone completely differently, but that's okay. Forever a beginner. We're all beginners. There's always something to learn, so that's good. Let's see. So what I started to say, and some of you know, if you follow my Facebook stuff, that yesterday was my Stampin' Up! Anniversary. 9 years was Stampin' Up! Yesterday, so yay! June 18th is my anniversary. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to put each of these on, and the easiest thing to do is put the glue on this part and not the other one. Okay, and then I'll set that down. I got a little glue happy on that one side. Alright, I'm going to put them all down. This is going to look really cool when we finish, so be patient. Okay, glue here. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've made this particular one. Yay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been so fun. The entire 9 years has been really fun. I started just to get the discount, but I fell in love with designing cards and teaching. I love to share this with others. So yep. Okay, so that is that, and so we still have a W. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put our W in here like so. So it's going to do like that. Fun. Okay. So what we need to do now is we're going to put this and this down, and these two panels do not go down. The paper is Florals in Bloom, I think. Let me double check. Yep. Florals in Bloom. All right, I think I'll just do one at a time. So get glue, and then I'm going to go all the way to the edge with it and get it as centered as I can, and then press that down. Okay, and the same thing on this one. And this particular fun fold looks great with lots of different ESPs, so if you don't have this one, it's okay. Alright, I got that Oops, it wants to go over. There we go. Close it all up. Ta-da! Isn't that pretty? Really pretty. And so that kind of, you almost don't see the mats under there, but so fun. Love it. Okay, so now we need the front, and the front is a piece of Blackberry Bliss. And I think Nancy likes Blackberry Bliss now, so okay. Alright. And like I said, I'll put all of these measurements, I'll have it on my blog probably sometime late on Monday. Another really exciting thing, and I'm being very facetious, is that we don't have any air conditioning in our downstairs. So, oh my goodness gracious. All right, my computer's being weird. Hopefully you guys are all okay. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? All right, so now it's time to make some decisions. And what I've got is I have some choices, of course. We can do a happy birthday like this. So we'll let that be number 1. Let me slide it up just a little bit. Okay, so number 1 is like that. All right, and I have to try to remember also. All right, number 2. Is actually, wait. Let me make number 2 be like that. Okay, so that's number 2. So we can have a Blackberry Bliss background, like that. That's 1. And 2 would be the pretty in pink. That's 2. And then we also have, this will be 3. So 1, 2, or 3. Those are your choices. And I'll show them one more time. Yes, Max is asking. Yes, actually, our Ukrainian spent the night with a friend last night, so she avoided the heat. But yes, okay, we have a number 2. Oh, hey, Anne, and a number 3. Okay, so here was, I'll do it one more time. So this is 1, and this is 2, and this is, whoops, this is 3. 1, 2, or 3. I have 3 votes. Nancy changed her mind. Okay, yes. All right, it looks like 3's the winner. 3 is what I would have gone with, I think. So perfect. But any of them would look great. And I'm trying to remember. This is I believe this was the 2-inch punch, and this is the 2 1/4 punch, which I think is retired. But anyway. I've lost track of which punches, but the circle punches are wonderful, so I have kept them all. I know we have a 2 3/8 at the moment, but I can't remember which ones are available or not. Okay, so we have enough bulk in it that I'm not going to add any more dimensionals or anything like that to it. Like I said, you'll need some extra postage. All right, looking good, guys. Looking good. Good choices. All right, so there is that. Now we're going to open it up. And what I was thinking was to put a sentiment there, and I've stamped it in Blackberry Bliss, and then leave this one there for you to write on. That was my thinking. We could do it. At first I was thinking you could just do that and just write on the back of it. So what do you think? Should we do 1 like that and a place to write? Or should we do 2. 1 or 2. Yes, spotlight in nature. I think that was it. That's where the circle came from. Yes. Yeah, those are wonderful circles. Yes, I agree. So your choices are 1, like that, or 2. 1 or 2. 1, 1. All right, 1 it is. I like that. I think it's a little bit more even, and I think these are small enough that it's still, you still see the paper. So, but anyway, all right, let's do that. So we'll put this one down, and I'm just gonna center it. I got a wee bit of glue right there. Let it dry so it doesn't, my card doesn't stay permanently closed. That would be a disappointment, wouldn't it? Not as disappointing as having your air conditioning go out. Because, Anne, it is supposed to be, and I'll have to think about, I could look it up, a card is meant to be written in. Exactly. Exactly. And you could always write on the back of it, but I think that's really, really good. Like if you wanted to write a novel or whatever, you do have the back of it. But yeah, they need to see your signature and everything. So that is the card. And we did it in the 30 minutes, actually less since I started late. So are you guys going to twist my arm and make me do the other color too? It does look more balanced that way. I agree. Very good, Max. Look at him being artistic and everything. Yeah, it's more balanced that way. Isn't it a pretty card? Do you like that fun fold? It's fun. Fun. Okay. So should I put the other one together? You want me to do that? The pink one? Thank you, Sandra. That reminds me, didn't Anne win something last week? Or she won something from the week before, I think? All right, Sandra says yes. Okay. I had a feeling that might happen. All right, so you guys know the drill on this one. So let's see if uh-oh. We may not be putting it together. I may not have all the little pieces. Do I have all the little pieces? Where are all the pieces? They may be in the other room. I'm not seeing them. I had them all over here. Oh, there they are. They just got pushed back. There they are. Okay, we're good. It'll, looking at the comments on the air conditioner, yes, in next week it's going to be in the 90s. Somebody can, hey Google, what is 90 degrees in Celsius?
32.22 degrees Celsius. On the website qmap.com, they say, answer, 90 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 32.22 degrees Celsius.
So 32 degrees maybe in Celsius is what the temperature is going to be next week. So yeah, rough stuff. All right, I will. This one is scored. They're both scored. So, but yes, and it's a very old heat pump, and so it's going to have to be replaced and not just worked on. So how sad is that? But it's okay. It's well, kind of okay. It's had a very good life. So, but it's like 24 years old. So, that was not scored evenly. Interesting. You know what I'm going to do? We are just going to move it over, and we're going to refold it right here. Was cut correctly, but not scored correctly. All right, now we'll do these. Like I said, I'll put it all on my blog. I have to think about this. This goes this way. All right, now, whoop! I just threw something off the desk. All right, now I got to put the puzzle together. All right. see if these are, aha, they're in order. All right, so a quick glue here, and we'll see how this one turns out, and then you can tell me which one is your favorite. Let me check and see if there's, yeah, the fourth. Oh my goodness, of the whole thing, that's horrible, Nancy, if you've had to have 4 complete units. Usually we have to just add Freon, or we've had all the different bits and pieces done. Ah. Well, you know what? One of these things is not like the other. Oh, I went and cut these incorrectly. Okay. I took a break and I came back, and when I came back, I cut it wrong. So we will not put the whole thing together. We'll put a lot of it together. And you guys can still help with the front and decide what the sentiment should be, how that should lay out. Okay. So yes, my little mats are just slightly too small. So we will go ahead, put this on, and we'll go to the front. You're used to those temperatures? Oh, wow. Wow. So different, yes. We've had a lot of thunderstorms. We've had, I think, 3 just today. We had one right before we played pickleball, and one right after we played pickleball, and one just a few minutes ago. Lots and lots of thunderstorms. Yeah, I've got them. Okay, so let me put this together, and we'll get to the sentiment. We have a whole house fan, and that is helping a little bit to stir up some air. And yes, and then I think one I've reached out to several people, and one of the companies is coming out to Monday, and if we go with them, they will bring us, believe it or not, a temporary one, a temporary unit until they get the real one installed, that'll be nice. So yeah, that'll be really nice. Okay, so here are our choices on sentiments, very similar to last time. This is number 1, okay, and this is number 2. Okay, and then number 3 is, let's see, oh, there may be 4, actually. Yep, there's 3, and there's 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let's do it again. So we've got, starting with the green, 1, or 2, or 3, or 4. Max likes the heat. Oh. Yeah, I'd rather have the cold and put on lots of clothes. So I get a little cranky in the heat. All right, what do you think, guys? So do it one more time. 1, 2. I feel like when you get your eyes examined and they say which one is better. 3, or Big swing from 7 to 11. Yeah, it's true. All right, Sandra says 4, which is the one that I am holding currently. I think everybody else fell asleep, and that's okay. Oh, Ann says 4. All right, 2 votes for 4. I think that would be, we are going with 4. I like 4 too. All right, cool. And this is Lost Lagoon that I stamped it in. And I will fix the mats and get that all done. And probably give away 2 cards next week. I don't know though, these are really thick and gonna be difficult to mail. Alright, so that is that. And you can imagine what it'll look like when you have it all, boop, all on there. And we'll have we'll do the same thing with our sentiments that we did there, like that. In fact, I could go ahead and put that one on, couldn't I? All right, then let me show you both of them. I'll stick that on real quick, and then you tell me which one you like the best. Nancy, how was Utah, by the way? I remember you were in Utah last week. All right. So there are our 2 cards to choose from. So they're both pretty. Oh, Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Cheryl, I don't know that I've noticed your name pop up before. You'll have to tell us where you're watching from. Very cool. So everybody liked 4. Awesome. Yep. It's really pretty paper. Lots of different, yeah, so many things you could do with it. Very, very good. And remember, this should be one of the ones, I just can't remember whether this one is, there's several of them that are already. Thank you, Anne. Thanks so much. Yeah, they're both pretty. They're both pretty. But we went with the Blackberry Bliss one first. All right. So yeah, Cheryl, let us know where you're watching from. See if we can color in another state or another territory. We would love to do that, and you get to pick out the color if you're the first person. So, and I think that's it. Not too bad. Look at that. We pretty much did both of them in 30 minutes, since I was late in actually hitting the correct button to go live. All right, I'm gonna go back. I'm assuming West Virginia, is that, or Western Virginia, or West, you tell me what it could, yeah. That's funny. Nancy, you're funny. Okay, all right, I'll go back to just seeing my face for a few minutes. So, but anyway, so Cheryl, are you saying West Virginia or Western Virginia? Maybe West Virginia. Do we have a West Virginia? Let me pull my map out and see. I cannot remember if we do or not. Did we? No, look at that. Oh, you can't look at it. I don't have it on there. Yes, West Virginia. Okay, let me flip back again. Okay, look. Look at that. We have Virginia. Look at that. Oh, cool, Cheryl. All right. That is, Cheryl, would you like to pick the color? Or we would love for you to pick the color of West Virginia. What color would you like me to color West Virginia on the map? We're missing Kentucky. We're missing a lot of North Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. Doing a lot. So you let us know the color, and we will color it in honor of Cheryl. All right. And I'll remember to write it down when you tell me so that I'll not forget the color. All right. Guys, I'm so glad you joined me in the treehouse tonight, and hopefully next Thursday we'll have wonderful air, and it'll be it'll be delightful. Blue, super. All right, blue it will be. Does it matter what color blue? Do you like medium blue, light blues, dark blues? Not to make it really confusing, but there's lots of pretty blues. Blue's a good choice. I would say blues and greens are my favorite colors. So as a result, teal is often my favorite. So I think that's everything. And we will color in West Virginia. Thank you, Cheryl, for that and for watching. And we will see everybody next Thursday at the same time in the same place. And hopefully I'll remember to hit the right button. A royal blue. I like it, Cheryl. Thank you. All right. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.